Oh, wait, no. So that's 1 Focus Blast, plus 1 Hail Chip into Special Defense drop. Just going to calc the second Hail Chip right now, brings us down to 116. Critical hit Hydro Pump does at most 1-7. Can Slowbro die here? Huh. I actually just might not have done the math with, yeah, no, I think all I need is... Hold on. Okay, I might need someone who can do this slightly better than Slowbro. I literally just need to drop Floatzel's speed by, like, 1. Literally all I gotta do. And make sure that Sneasler doesn't swap in on Blizzard. Also, 1 second, my phone keeps buzzing. I feel like I did this math already, but maybe I forgot to calc for Focus Blast. So yeah, can confirm. Urshifu never baits Blizzard. It's always FB. I could give Slowbro Assault Vest. That would definitely make it fine. Because we only need to click Icy Wind once, and that's it. Because we're also currently only using up one of our choice items with a Choice Scarf on Sceptile. And then Urshifu. So Slowbro comes in on Focus Blast. Critical hit max roll is 57 in this world. So 288 divided by 16 is 18. 288 minus 57 comes out to 231 minus 18 comes out to 213. Spadef minus 1. We then take critical hit max roll Hydro Pump, which is 119. And then minus 18 for Hail drops us down to 76. Which is never Blizzard. Oh wait, we are set to doubles! We have been set to doubles the entire time. Hold on a second. Okay, let's walk this back. I know that this math is good, but I do need to now, like, recheck and confirm. Yeah, I basically just need to make sure that Floatzel is never clicking Blizzard into Urshifu. Got held out now. I hope the fights go well. Thanks, Iz. Again, we're only doing the 2, and then it's back to calcing. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to good old Sneasler here. I'm going to say that this is an ice move with 20 power. Critical hit max roll. So I'm going to, like, manually do these for Urshifu. 304 divided by 16 comes out to 19. So 304 minus 19. Unless, I wonder, did I just create, like, a pivot chain? No, it was just a raw swap to Sneasler. Which, honestly, I can just bring another guy to do the swap, right? Like, that's fine. 1 second. Why is my thing over here? Where am I getting added from? How's the sun doing for you? You know, Pyo, been better. There we go. So Urshifu loses Hail Chip on switch in plus, so minus 23, and then set this to 40. Minus 44. I am glad I did this. I can already tell that there was a rounding error. Because, yeah, this would do like 1 more damage than anticipated. Unless the top roll does 1 less than anticipated. So 44 and then 60. It does do 1 more damage than anticipated. 152. We then lose another 19 on the turn we KO Sand Slash, and then in comes Greninja. We lose another 19 KOing it. We go down to 114. Single battle versus Float Cell. Blizzard caps out at 61 damage. Hydro Pump caps out at 92. Yeah, so it's always Focus Blast. Okay. Yeah, so I think we'd prefer most of all for it to go for Focus Blast into Sneasler, honestly, but it's fine. Because honestly, if we're like nervous, literally all we need is just a guy who bulks Hydro Pump and Blizzard and baits Focus Blast. Which is maybe not Lucario, but... but could be Walrein. Yeah. I'm so sad I lost my 42 watch streak. How did that happen? Were you not here last time? I'm trying to imagine a stream we've had recently where there was not a Pyo. You've been to fucking all of them. Okay. Also, I guess confirming with Sneasler into... I should now recheck that Earthquake damage into her Shifu, because that would be more. So... hold on. 304 minus 148 minus 19 3 times. 1, 2, 3. 99. I think that's still out of even Hydro Pump range for Float Cell. Yeah. Top end 92. Okay. Just had to make sure, because obviously that would be bad, because I think Sneasler can now like absolutely get rocked by EQ on this thing if we're not careful. Okay. So yeah, Sand Slash Alola goes for Triple Axle or Earthquake. We swap to Urshi. Urshi lives that, KOs with Brick Break, brings in Greninja, KOs that with Brick Break 2, brings in Float Cell. It goes for always Focus Blast. We swap to Slowbro, who uses Icy Wind. Float Cell should go for Hydro Pump against it. We are going to swap to Sneasler, who always lives Critical Hit, Max Roll, Hydro Pump, plus a sequence of thingamajigs. Hello, Turtle. Sorry, there's a car alarm going off outside that I'm hoping will stop. How was storing your Vagrant? How was storing that Vagrant? Mintmod, can you confirm that that's not our car with the alarm going off right now? Since I see you're here now. Be very embarrassing if it was our car. I've been having issues with my key fob recently. She turned on our car alarm. Well, it wasn't us. Mintmon, did you just grab my keys and click the button? I love her. Now I go eat mac and cheese. Enjoy your mac and cheese, Turtle. So, how much damage does Sneasler take from Hail? 261 divided by 16. I think we established, yeah, 16. So 261 minus 16 for the turn it KOs Clefable. The turn it swaps in on Float Cell. Plus Max Roll Hydro Pump is 199. Brings us down to 30. And then we lose another 16 on the turn we kill Float Cell. And then in comes Goodra. And we don't take damage on the turn we kill Goodra. So we should live with 14 HP. Because, yeah, I guess that's the last thing, right? Is that Sneasler doesn't... Oh, Sneasler does immediately KO Float Cell with Close Combat. That's right, it's Muscle Band. For a second, I thought part of the plan was Float Cell taking a little bit of damage from Hail, but it seems that's irrelevant, actually. We're good. And then the last thing on their team is Goodra Hisui, who comes in, and we do 116% to it. Okay, cool. With all that being said, it's the start of a Run and Bun stream, which means I need to use the restroom, and then when I come back, we will run these fights. So give me just a sec, folks. BRB. Alright, I'm back. I'm back, girls. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be fucking epic. Okay. Yeah, so I guess for our 6th team member slot, honestly, like, Walrein's probably cool. I don't think we're using it in anything else. I'm just trying to think of, like, if something goes horribly wrong, a thing that can swap in on Floatzel and Beta Focus Blast. Yeah, because that's that's not good. That's remarkably not good. And I guess just confirming really quickly, yeah, Blizzard doesn't kill Sneasler, so it's going to be Sandslash-Alola. Urshifu with Choice Scarf threatens KO on Floatzel, threatens KO on Hisui and Goodra. Does kill Sandslash with Brick Break, does kill Greninja with Brick Break. We're chill. We're having a good time. One second. Okay. Let's do a real fight, guys. It's been a minute. runandbun.gba. The nice thing is I don't need to worry about fucking up pre-damage, because that's not real in gyms. Do we have any flyers? We do. Do you still have aerial ice? You do, but you also have ice punch. We need poison jab. So let's put that there. Urshifu needs brick break. Okay. So let's get our squad. So we need Maisie. We need a Seppi Weppy. Yeah. Then Urshifu goes there, and then Kaelin goes there. And then we'll leave Dragapult on the team just so we have a flyer. So first things first, Sly needs the expert belt for the first fight. Double, no weather. Expert belt. Genuinely such an easy fight. I just need to not freak out. Do we already have a Choice Scarf in our inventory? Yes, we do! Maisie doesn't need anything in particular, so I can give her her mittens. Nice. Levi doesn't get an item. Well, I suppose we can give Levi, like, a citrus berry for right now, just in case something goes wrong in the first fight. Then Kaelin will give the assault vest in a bit. Because, yeah, assault vest just stops the clicking of non-damaging moves. Thankfully, Icy Wind drops speed and still does damage. Choice specs of yours. Do you want to exchange it for Assault Vest? You cannot deny the unparalleled bulk of Assault Vest Slowbro. She's a little unkillable. Okay, let's do Icy Wind right now so we don't forget. Seismic. Now we need Brick Break on Sneasler and Brick Break on Levi. Farewell Ice Punch. Why do I need Brick Break on Sneasler again? Hold on. Was it Brick Break that I needed? Poison Jab. I need Poison Jab, not Brick Break. Ooh, that would have been bad. I'm like, hold on, wait, what the fuck am I clicking? Because I know I'm clicking Poison Jab or Brick Break with Urshifu, so that way I don't drop my defenses for when Floatzel comes in, because I don't want to get like frozen. Oh, that would have been bad. I don't think it would have been that bad, actually. I think Sly still kills Sarina with Expert Belt Boosted Ice Punch, but it might be a range. But also, no, we need Poison Jab to kill Clefable. That would have been really bad. Also, we would have gotten rid of Ice Punch for Brick Break. Yeah, that would have been awful. Okay. Brick Break on Levi. I need to close the door. I think Mintmod has the stream on downstairs and I can hear myself a little bit. And then I scamper back frugally. Okay. Levi Brick Break. Could be deleted, yeah. Out of curiosity. Cool. Farewell Ice Punch. So let me confirm all of the moves I'm clicking. In the first fight, we need Sneasler for Poison Jab into Sarina, Close Combat into Kangaskhan, Aerial Ace into Decidueye, Close Combat into Toxicroak, Close Combat into Milotic. We need Sceptile for Leaf Storm into Inteleon, confirming that does kill, and Leaf Storm into Milotic. And Togedemaru just needs Fake Out and Spiky Shield. Then for the second fight, we just need Urshifu for Brick Break. We just need Caitlyn for Icy Wind. Icky Wind. And then Zephinia, you aren't going to be here for this fight. Oh boy, okay. It's fine, it's chill, it's cool, it's awesome. Toxicroak doesn't have knockoff. Dry Skin, Focus Sash, Queenly Majesty, Competitive. Yeah, we're fine. Navarro, where are you? Just in case we need her. No point in pre-damage or any of that. Expert Belt, Choice Scarf, Protective Pad, Citrus Berry, Assault Vest, no held item. We can give Havara, like, honestly, also a Citrus Berry. We're cool, we're having a good time. Making sure we want Sly in slot 1. We want Sept in slot 2. Choice Scarf, Expert Belt. Kangaskhan sees no kills. Even if it attacked into Toge, it shouldn't be an issue. Like, attacked into Toge was something other than Fake Out. It's chill. We're having a great time. My brain is, like, nervous that Assault Vest is going to stop our ability to click Icy Wind. Because I'm an insane person. Literally doesn't do that. Though I do remember as a kid, I thought that Assault Vest basically provided like a sheer force style effect. Where I think I thought that like it only provided the defense boost but took away the secondary effects of moves, which is not how it works. It's so normal and fine and good. Subtitles in slot 2, right? Stop freaking out. Okay, I should actually check that to make sure no one's close to leveling up. I don't think it matters if they are. Yeah, shouldn't matter. Confirming I do have healing items. Hell, I've got berries for days if I need it. I have 1,500 healing worth of Oran berries, and all of the status curing berries and Leppas I could need. Okay. How's it going, Champion Bound April? Zootopoulos Gym Leader's Juan is a master of water-type Pokemon. To get to Juan, an icy floor will hamper your progress. Listen, I'm sorry, but that's all the advice I have for you. The rest of the way, you have to go for it yourself. Final vibe check. Expert Belt for the first fight. Close combat, Poison Jab, knockoff, Aerial Ice. Choice Scarf, Leaf Storm. Confirming that Sceptile shows a kill to Sarina, it does. Confirming that it never goes for Protect as long as it sees a slow kill. Just so fucking stupid, but I have to check because I'm scared. It's just because it's been a while. Though, okay, I'm gonna toggle off first turn out. Yeah, it's always triple axle. Even if Protect is incentivized, it doesn't go over a slow kill, which is interesting. Hold on, let me check. I'm just curious. I'm looking at Protect AI real quick. So I'm curious what incentivizes it. I think it's if we're status. Unique damaging moves, miscellaneous moves. Just gonna search it. King Shield, Detect, Protect. Yeah, it's just incentivized if you're afflicted with persistent effects, i.e. poisoned, burned, cursed, infatuated, perished, leech seeded, or yawned. And I should double check Icy Wind. Yeah, first turn out, it's always Fake Out and Sceptile. Out of curiosity. We're down to 28 HP and we show a kill to Icy Wind. No, because it sees, it would even see Fake Out as like a fast kill. It's fine. Stop freaking out, it's fine. Literally, it's fine. Assault Vest, Icy Wind, Protective Pads. Alright, let's just send it. Cold certainty of math. I genuinely need to do, like, box breathing. And just, I need to calm myself. Inteleon, Sarina. Inteleon should be facing Sly. Sarina facing Thessalia. So, we can't click priority moves on this turn because Sarina's Queenly Majesty prevents the use of priority moves. At least priority damaging moves. We could still use Protect. Inteleon wants to set up screens. Thankfully, with Choice Scarf, Thessalia is faster than Inteleon and one-hit KOs it with Leaf Storm. And because Sarina sees a kill on Thessalia with Triple Axle, she is not clicking Protect, letting Sly kill her with Poison Jab. So, we click that into that. We click that into this. Shwink. Good. And good. Now, Sarina's slot looking at Thessalia should send in Toxicroak for a slow kill with Gunk Shot. Sly looking slot should send in Kangaskhan because it's just playing down the line. Good. Good. Okay, Kangaskhan sees a kill on neither of our guys, so it wants to go for Protect. However, because Sly has Inner Focus, it doesn't want to use it into Sly, so it is always going to go into the Thessalia slot. Toxicroak sees a kill on Thessalia with Gunk Shot, so it's going to go for that into that. Sly gets a slow KO on Kangaskhan with Close Combat. Thessalia is going to swap to Maisie, who takes very little damage from Fake Out and 0 damage from Gunk Shot. Send in Maisie. She loses a little HP. This changes nothing about anything. Down goes the Kangaskhan. Doesn't matter that our defenses drop. And this should be Gunk Shot. Good. Toxicroak now has Focus Blast, which it wants to use into Maisie. Thankfully, Sly outspeeds and one-hit KOs Decidueye with Aerial Ace, nothing fancy about that. Maisie has Fake Out online and is thus able to flinch Toxicroak. It has Dry Skin and a Focus Sash. Weakness Policy? Wide Herb. Right, because it has, like, Close Combat. Why is there Pokemon in my math? Shut up, Partizai. Okay, Toxicroak still wants to kill Maisie. We want to soften it up by clicking Close Combat. So we are going to click Close Combat because Aerial Ace could kill, but it could also not kill. Close Combat never kills. And Maisie is going to Spiky Shield to stall for a turn. Bonk, 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 bonk. Okay. We outspeed Toxicroak, and we KO it with Aerial Ace, which gives us an opportunity to swap Maisie out for Thessalia. And then last is Melodic. Melodic has competitive, it has moves that help it get HP back. I think it has leftovers. Sadly, it's slower than both of us. Sly does at least 50% with Close Combat. Thessalia does at least 50% with Leaf Storm. Shonk. Sometimes all you need is a Sneasler with neutral damage. 29 fights remain. Okay. And now we fall down. Sayonara, lesbians. So first things first, we heal up Maisie, who I think is the only team member who actually lost HP in that fight. And I think... How many times are we clicking close combat in this upcoming fight? Poison jab, brick break, brick break, close combat, close combat. I think we have exactly enough close combats left. I'm gonna Lepa Berry anyways, just in case something goes off the rails. Lepa Berry use on the sly for close combat. Okay. We now want to item take the choice scarf off of Visalia, Levi. Let's switch Fess with Levi. Let's swap Kalen with Maisie. Let's give Levi the choice scarf. You know, honestly, I do wonder, can Thessalia just come in on Floatzel and kill it with Leaf Storm? Oh, it totally can. Wait. But then in comes Isui and Gudra, who, I mean, probably sees a kill with Heavy Slam, honestly, but it could just as easily set up Curse, and we do not want that. Yeah, we want to make sure that the thing that kills Floatzel is Sneasler, specifically, so we don't need to worry about doing any, like, swapping in. Damn, it's been a minute since one of those got past the sensor. It didn't even give me the fucking, might be a spam bot. Get out of here. Public undergament qua begonst. Gaming taking place. Gaming has indeed taken place, Hannah. Welcome to stream. We just beat the first fight of the first gauntlet. I just wanted to finally make a little bit of progress. So, did I already give you the choice scarf, Levi? I did. We don't want the expert belt on Sly. We want the muscle band. Muscle band. Okay, and then Kalen has the assault vest because all Kalen needs to do is click slack off. So now, the funny thing is, I think if something were to go horribly wrong, right? If Kalen was somehow able to swap in on Blizzard and got frozen... Wait, what? Hannah, what do you mean, wait? Not, did I say slack off? Icy Wind. I meant to say Icy Wind. I promise I'm not that stupid. I don't... words don't work. Yeah, no. Assault Vest, Icy Wind. And I think if we somehow swapped in on Floatzel and took a Blizzard, we could, in theory, like, swap to Sceptile until we took a Hydro Pump to kill Floatzel. Because then at that point... Oh wait, no, without Choice Scarf, Sceptile is not faster. Damn. It's fine though. Literally, we established Urshifu can never bait Blizzard, and if Urshifu's HP is somehow low enough to bait Blizzard, we can fucking swap to Walrein, and then swap to Slowbro. But that will never happen, because it will never happen. We have done the math. So, a refresher. Sneasler's out versus Clefable, with not Expert Belt, but Muscle Band. Export, import. We one-hit KO Clefable with Poison Jab. This is not a double battle, it is a single battle. Greninja does not see a kill. Sandslash sees a kill with either Triple Axle or Earthquake. We swap to Urshifu. Urshifu can take both critical hit max roll 3-hit Triple Axle and critical hit max roll Earthquake and 3 ticks of Hail. It's the important thing. We come in against Sandslash Alola. We outspeed with Choice Scarf. We one-hit KO with Brick Break. Because Switch in AI does not see that we are choice locked, Floatzel thinks we can fast kill it with close combat. Gudra thinks we can fast kill it with close combat, so they will send in Greninja, who is fast killed by Brick Break. That will then send in Floatzel for Focus Blast, always Focus Blast. We never even get low enough for Hydro Pump. We swap to Slowbro with an Assault Vest to take a Focus Blast. Focus Blast crit, into Special Defense drop, into Hydro Pump crit, never puts us into Blizzard range or kills us or anything. We come in, we click Icy Wind one time to drop Floatzel's speed. Even coming in on a Hydro Pump into Sneasler, critical hit, max roll, plus the Hail from Clefable, the Hail from Swappin', and the Hail we kill Floatzel, so 3 turns of Hail, plus critical hit max roll Hydro Pump does not kill Sneasler. We KO with close combat. In comes Goodra, who we KO with close combat. Simple as. I think this is like one of the 2 taunt mons of the game. This is the 3rd. The first one was in Space Tag for specifically stopping Trick Room Dialga. The second one was in Seafloor Cavern. No, it was Shelly. Her her Tapu Fini has it to stop you from defogging Aurora Veil. And then the third one is here. So, confirming we re-upped. We definitely have enough PPM Poison Jab. We restored close combat. We have access to Brick Break. You have the Choice Scarf. You have the Assault Vest. Havara, I assume you also have a Citrus Berry. Nice. Thessalia. Well, I can't give you a speed boosting item now, can I? You don't do much of anything if this fight goes wrong. Imagine this game from the other perspective. Someone rolls up on you and seemingly masterminded the entire fight on the spot. I have thought about that sometimes. How it seems like we always have the perfect answer in every situation, and how that must be deeply upsetting to be like a regular-ass trainer in this world. Hey, you know what? I think I'll give Thessalia an Asperberry. Muscle Band. It's fine. I literally only need 3 guys for this fight. And they all have the items I want them to have. And they all know the moves I need them to know. Okay. Swap into you. Take that. Kill you. Beat you. Yeah. And when they actually faint one of your mons and you're crying, they're so confused. Real! Cold certainty of math. 29 battles remain. Okay. Rip it. Hey, Jax. We don't have the whole gym calc. I just got tired of only doing numbers, so I wanted to get the first 2 fights done since they require 0 investment. Out comes Clefable. Out comes Sly. Clefable has Stealth Rock. It wants to use it, but unfortunately for it, we fucking kill it with Pete. I don't know why I didn't see Poison Jab for a second, and my heart stopped. With P-Jab. Next turn should be Sand Slash for a fast kill with Triple Axle or Earthquake. Nice. We swap to Urshifu. Because it sees a fast kill, it doesn't go for Stealth Rocks. We swap to Levi. Okay. Okay, I'm glad I did the math. This should be fine. Yeah, we're never going to take 3 chips of hail to go below 99 HP. Okay, thanks to Choice Scarf, we outspeed, we 1-hit KO with Brick Break. We threaten a fast kill to everything on their team, so they play down the line, bringing in Greninja next. Good. the field. Thanks to Choice Scarf, we outspeed and KO with Brick Break. We threaten Fast Kill to both Floatzel and Hisui and Goodra, so they're going to send in the first one in line, which is Floatzel. We just need to be above 61 HP. We are above 61 HP. So it always wants to go for Focus Blast here. It has Water Veil, Expert Belt. I don't think it can ever click Taunt, but it's fine if it does. We swap to Kaylin. It's fine if Focus Blast hits and drops her special defense. Okay. We just need Kaylin to click Icy Wind to drop its speed real quick. Its highest damage move on us is now always Hydro Pump. To drop its speed by 1. It is now slower than Sneasler. Sneasler should be able to take. Let me reconfirm the math really quickly. I don't believe I need to pivot through Wall Rain, but let's confirm. So Sneasler took 1 chip of hail. Oop. 261 divided by 16 comes out to 16 and some change. 261 minus 16 was what we lost the first time. We will then lose 1. We will lose 16, swapping into Floatzel. We will lose it, killing Floatzel. And then I believe critical hit max roll Hydro Pump is like, yeah, it's 199. Which would leave us at 14 HP, but thankfully we don't take hail on the final turn of the fight. So it wants to click Hydro Pump, confirming. It's always Hydro Pump here. Yeah, because highest roll of Focus Blast is 13, highest roll of Blizzard is 21. Truly the only thing we care about is it not clicking Blizzard. So, Pokemon, Sly, Shift. It's fine. It feels scary, but it's fine. We take 2 chips of hail. So first, we fast kill with close combat. In comes Hisui and Goodra. We one-hit KO with close combat. Dragon Tail, Earthquake, Curse, Heavy Slam. This game's really testing your faith in the math this fight, honestly. "28 fights remain." Feels good to update that number. I'm just gonna get a little screenshot of this. Oh, hold on, I just gotta get this specific screenshot. I don't care if I knew I'd always live no matter what. That was funkin' scary. Why did you have to crit me like that twice? Okay, this is cool though, because the first 2 fights are done. So I believe now we can just go down this ledge and it'll spit us back out the front of the gym. Alright, I did my tribulations. Now we get to have fun just calcing. Just calcing. You know what song? I need a flyer. You know what song I want to listen to? Let's get a flyer on our team. I should probably also move items. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't really scared of those fights necessarily. They seemed very easy and straightforward, but just like because I haven't done a fight in so long, they did, like, the fear really did start to mount a little. I'm not gonna lie. But it's cool. It's cool, it's cool, it's cool. Zephinia, fly us to Mauville City. Let's go gambling! You know, I always forgot, this is kind of one of the more boring casino themes, actually. Okay. I get to wipe these fights off of my sheet. Yeah, consider revisiting this line before running it. Wretched. Okay, so, let's see. No pre-battle, Heal and Hail, Beauty Tiffany, and Beauty Olivia. Please be a comparatively easy fight. Okay, Torrent, Ice Body, yeah, okay, this isn't, Rain. Fake Out, Blizzard, Psychic, Icy Wind, oof. Let's just do a quick little refresh here. Get all my guys in all the proper places. Hydro Pump, Flash Cannon, Sing, Grass Knot. I mean, immediately my first thought is, wow, Sneasler does just kill that guy. Shocking and revolutionary solution, I know. Ooh, Throat Spray, Protect Como with, oh, I guess Clanging Scales procs Throat Spray. Good luck, Calx. Thanks, Greg. We actually ran fights today, so that was cool. Lowers the user's defense by 1 stage. Yeah, just using a sound move doesn't necessarily matter what it is. Huh. Yo, GG Fights, thank you. Much appreciated. So, Hydro Pump, Flash Cannon, Sing, Grass Knot. Makes sense that Urshifu also probably kills this guy, but Sneasler can probably do it with Brick Break. Yeah, it's with Muscle Band. Life Orb could definitely. However, I think the main thing is... yeah, Mr. Rhyme has Focus Sash, which is annoying, but... we do have a Togedemaru, who is faster than it. So, in theory... Sneasler kills Empoleon, Togedemaru fakes out Mr. Rhyme to break its Focus Sash and stop it from getting us with Fake Out. I have to assume Como probably sees an Aura Sphere kill into Maisie. Kinda. Not quite, though. I see Houndoom rocks this guy, only on Fire Blast. Houndoom rocks anything with Fire Blast. Oh, I just realized Ice Body Focus Sash, that's funny. Yeah, it wants to gimmick you by like, okay, you turn 1, fast, fake out Mr. Rhyme, but he's getting that HP back. He's getting that HP back, so if you're not careful, he'll fucking heal up. That being said, Empoleon, do you have no Aqua Jet? I'm surprised. Definitely makes it much easier to kill. How about Kecleon? Hello? No, Kecleon's like really specially defensive. I mean, what's also worth noting is that Mr. Rhyme will just fake out the slot that isn't Sneasler. No, it'll try to kill Sneasler. That makes sense, because it does a lot of damage. Because Togedemaru with spiky barbs isn't going to get its HP low enough to show a kill to Aura Sphere, I don't think. The alternative is, do we have any multi-hit moves that kill this twerp? I imagine Mudkip is probably really good at absorbing shots. Double battle, so Psychic isn't as strong. Hold on his Clanging Scales. It is a spread move. Okay. The Hail. Wait, Sticky Barb plus Hail I think puts Togedemaru into the range to show a kill to Aura Sphere. Hold on. Wait, I might be cracked. Oh, if only I had a Ghost Dragon type. Although honestly, I could just raw swap into Latios and yeah, Clanging Scales doesn't actually even show a KO. That's funny. But yeah, right? Like, the Sticky Barb is an 1/8 of our max HP, and then Hail. Holder loses 1/8 of its max HP. An attacker making contact can receive it, but that's not going to happen. Yeah, so 1/8. So 237. Oop. Divided by 16 for Hail is 14. 237. Sorry, brain. Calculating route. So 237 minus 14 from Hail, and then 237 divided by 8 is 29. Minus 29. Brings Togedemaru down to 194. Well within Aura Sphere killing range. I assume even if we leveled up. Yeah. Good. Okay, so turn 1, Togi fakes out Mr. Mime. Because we're faster, we flinch it. We just need to make sure that we do more damage than Ice Body heals. There was Ice Body 1/8. I think it's only 1/16. Good. So yeah, min roll fake out. Keeps Focus Sash broken long enough for Sneasler to get the KO next turn. So, turn 1. Hold on. Quick break. Blizzard, High Horsepower, Freeze Dry, Ice Shard. Worth noting, Togedemaru is also really good for Mamoswine. Because who's going to come in versus Sneasler? Overcoat, Rocky Helmet, Tailwind, ew. Because I'm also thinking, Como has Aura Sphere, so we don't even need to immediately swap Togi. We can, so we hit Mr. Rhyme really hard. Or sorry, we kill Empoleon, we fake out Mr. Rhyme. Como comes out, tries to kill Toge with Aura Sphere, but we click Spiky Shield. Sneasler KOs Mr. Rhyme with... Probably need Expert Belt for this. Yeah, that should do it. Kills Mr. Rhyme with knockoff. Doesn't quite kill Empoleon with Brick Break, so we will have to take the defense hit. So defense -1, Spadef -1. But that kills Empoleon. That kills Mr. Rhyme. Now, I suppose Sneasler would actually... Sneasler would bait... No, it wouldn't bait Well, no. Sneasler would bait Mamoswine in first, actually. Yeah, because Mamoswine thinks it can kill. So I think, yeah, if we put Togi in slot 1, we bait in Como second, but if we put Sneasler in, we bait Mamoswine in second. And that might arguably be better for us. No, it's not. Mamoswine is slightly slower than Togedemaru, so it's a slow kill on Toge, and it's a slow kill on Sneasler. Yeah, so we would want that to come in later when we can get someone to break its sash. Okay, so that means we need Togi in slot 1. Sneasler in slot 2, which means Sneasler KOs Mr. Rhyme. Baits in... Yeah, it'd be Mandibuzz. It's not really great for us, though. Mandibuzz can just set up Tailwind kinda without much, like, issue at all. I assume Ice Punch doesn't fix this. Not even a little. Okay, do we kill Mr. Rhyme? I mean, we got it, right? Because it wants to kill Sneasler. Icy Wind, Fake Out, Blizzard, Psychic. I mean, okay, how does... Who else do we have that can kill this Empoleon really fast? Oh, of course Urshifu can. But it does still bait Psychic. Togedemaru can bait Psychic, or Mudkip can bait Psychic and then swap into a Dark type to take Psychic later, but it does just kind of draw in random move from Como, so ideally we would want something that could KO Empoleon and Como in the same run. Or if we opened... Sneasler in slot 1, as we established, baits in Mamoswine, because Mamoswine sees a kill whole ass. Because defense -1, special defense -1, we just kind of bulk all of Komo's shit too well. However, Mamoswine has a focus sash, so it thinks we can't kill it, so it wants to come in to kill Sneasler. But if we have Mudkip instead of Togi... the annoying thing is that it wants to go for high horsepower or freeze dry, which is obviously bad for us. But Mudkip is slower than Mamoswine, draws a kill from it and Mr. Rhyme. The problem, though, is that Sneasler can't KO either of those two or make them flinch, and I don't know if I have... I don't know, Greninja could probably live these. Ice Shard's weird. Ice Shard is remarkably weird. Yeah, Greninja doesn't live high horsepower consistently. Damn, Maisie, you're just a little too good. Okay, and what happens if we... We kind of can't ignore Empoleon is the thing. Hydro Pump, Flash Cannon. Choice Band. Surging Strike doesn't quite kill Mr. Rhyme. Because I'm thinking like, oh yeah, we just Choice Band, Surging Strikes, 3-hit KO, Mr. R without too much fuss. My mom's pissed at me. I meant to send her a text before we started stream. Mint Mod, are you listening? Mint Mod, my beloved HR representative. Please tell me you can hear me right now. Nope, she's not here. Fuck. I'm gonna text her. I'm gonna text my wife. I can message her in Discord. That's slightly less clunky for me right now. Hold on. Hold on, where is she? My wife, my beloved HR representative. I need help. Yeah, no, my mother's been trying to figure out what we're doing for dinner prior to my birthday, and I was supposed to text her earlier today, and I texted her a couple of times, but when she was asking where we wanted to go or what I wanted to do, I hadn't thought of anything, and I hadn't responded. And I meant to do that before stream, and then I forgot because I was distracted showering and getting ready for stream. Oops. But my wife is good. My wife is smart. She likes my wife. My wife might be able to disarm my mother. Anyways. You would die to hail, or to blizzard, wouldn't you? Well, of course, who could possibly be armed around a sweet little mouse? Exactly! My wife is so sweet, so nice. God, I'm so tired of every team in this game having like 1 to 2 focus sash guys. It's really annoying. Okay, so Urshifu. Oh, hello, my wife. Oh, sorry. So I texted my mom this morning, and she wanted to know where I wanted to go for dinner, or if we just wanted to do like steak sandwiches at her place. And I wanted to like think about it. And you know me, I couldn't decide. I kind of forgot, and I just got a kind of irritated text from her. I need your help.
To decide?
And to maybe disarm my mother. But, okay, never mind. I was saying if she hears it from you, that's fair. It's probably a dumb idea. I can text her myself. Deciding help would be nice, though, because I don't know what I want. Chat, it's difficult not having... I have an ego in the sense that I'm full of myself, but I don't have an ego in the sense that I don't know what I want in any given moment. You know? When presented with opportunities, like, the best thing I could say is decide for me, but that's not helpful.
I mean, I'm down for steak sandwiches.
You're down for steak sandwiches?
I am.
That's fair. Steak sandwiches are quite tasty. Princess behavior, thank you, turtle. Hold on. Yeah, okay. 1 second, chat. us an opportunity to meet the new sweeties. Apparently my mom got a new dog. Need to change my people-pleasing to actually make a decision to make others happy instead of insisting they decide, LMAO. Oh, God. Hush, Hannah, hush. Wait, princess behavior? I say having zero stakes in that particular sexual subculture. Okay, Turtle. Not where I was going with that, but okay, Turtle. Live your life, queen. Okay. Because Como dies to literally like any fairy move. But it's pretty fast, relatively speaking. It also dies to like any Draco Meteor, which is helpful. So the annoying thing is that because Mr. Rhyme sees a kill, I mean, Assault Vest or Shifu? Assault Vest or Shifu keeps it out of psychic kill range, but it still will probably fake out it. Well, Togedemaru fakes it out first, so... Urshifu kills Empoleon with close combat. Hold on. Because also the nice thing about Assault Vest is it does then drop our defenses. Potentially then putting us back into kill range for Psychic once Fake Out is no longer a thing. Am I the only one following people who started doing softcore bridey princess / loyal knight plus guard roleplay on the dash? Look, I just think the word princess doesn't necessarily have to be sexual, even if it commonly is. Look, my apologies. Thank you for trying to aid in conjuring my wife, Turtle. Okay. Can we kill Mr. Rhyme with beat up? Wait. Wait, can we kill Mr. Rhyme with beat up? That's really funny. The problem... I mean, if we fake him out, but then Empoleon... Well, because, I mean, Mr. Rhyme would fake out Houndoom, but then Como is coming in with that Aura Sphere from the top rope, right? I skittered through the cracks under your doors, assuming those exist. Good to know, Turtle. Thank you, Emily. Okay, so Assault Vest, Defense -1, Special Defense also -1. Does put Urshifu back into Psychic kill range. So Urshifu comes out, kills Empoleon with close combat. Though in this world, we don't actually need Assault Vest, do we, right? If we're having Togedemaru click, Fake Out. 50, 67. So in this world, we know that Como would be going for an Aura Sphere into Togi, who's clicking Protect, or Spiky Shield. And then Mr. Slur is going for Psychic into Urshifu. Though actually, I guess, yeah, we don't really need to solve this, do we? Yeah, no. The dolls are enjoying themselves. I'm not going to unfollow for that. It's a lovely turtle. Everything you say is lovely. we do need to make sure that this guy sees a kill, so that way... Well, hold on. Urshifu with stats dropped. Okay. So this is interesting, but it doesn't quite work yet. But in theory, if we have a way of handling Mr. Rhyme, right? Turn 1, Urshifu KOs Empoleon. And then because of the defense drop from close combat, Como doesn't see a kill, but Mamoswine does. Now, I think what we could do is maybe have it so that Mr. Rhyme sees a fake out kill. Or maybe not a fake... It just needs to see a fast kill, right? But I don't really... A Psychic doesn't do that much into Maisie. Because in theory, we swap in Maisie on that Psychic. Could be kind of dicey special defense drop, because I'm thinking about Como here. Spadef -1. No, actually, I don't think it changes much, as long as we give her, like, a Citrus Berry. Well, that wouldn't be Como, actually. That would be Mamoswine. Right. Because, yeah, so the idea is we kill Empoleon, out comes Mamoswine. It sees a kill on Urshifu with Freeze Dry. Not always. So, hold on. Let's get rid of that Assault Vest. Export, import. Special defense -1. Regular defense -1. Because it doesn't think that Urshifu is about to kill it, so it won't click Ice Shard. So it should go for Freeze Dry into Urshifu or High Horsepower into Maisie. I think it would actually always be High Horsepower into Maisie. But that doesn't matter because Urshifu outspeeds it and KOs with Surging Strikes. Then in this world, Maisie comes in, takes a Psychic, in comes Como, who should always see a kill on Maisie with Aura Sphere and only Aura Sphere. We don't need to worry about Sticky Barb if we're swapping into a Psychic. But then notably, it's like on the turn we kill Mamoswine, we fake out Mr. Rhyme, right? We fake out... Oh. Yeah, because then it's Mr. Rhyme and Como versus Maisie and Urshifu. And then Maisie uses Spiky Shield to block Aura Sphere. Urshifu swaps out. I'm kind of worried if Maisie comes in on a Spadef drop, though, right? But I don't have anything that just dies to fake out. Because that would make life easier, right? Because the alternative to this is I need to open with like 2 Pokemon that don't die to any of Mr. Rhyme's moves, but one of them has Inner Focus, i.e. Sneasler. But Sneasler dies to Psychic, and our other Inner Focus Mon Dragonite dies to Blizzard, I think, even with Assault Vest. Although, hold on. Yeah. The alternative is maybe that this is finally where we heart scale fake out back onto Sneasler, which isn't awful. That was like a thing we were planning on doing eventually anyways. And then in this world, honestly, like, Urshifu left slot, Sneasler right slot kind of goes insane, right? Sneasler outspeed, fakes out Mr. Rhyme. Urshifu kills Empoleon with close combat, baits in Mamoswine. Urshifu KOs Mamoswine. Sneasler KOs Mr. Rhyme with knockoff. They do probably wombo combo pretty hard, right? Yeah. So yeah, Urshifu kills Mamoswine. Mamoswine tries to high horsepower Sneasler. Urshifu, who do you bait in? Freeze dry. In theory, because I think we established Sneasler baits in Mamoswine, so if it's Sneasler in slot 1, Urshifu in slot 2, Sneasler or Urshifu after the special defense drop should bait in Arctivish for freeze dry, right? No, because it thinks we can kill it with close combat. Bummers. That would have been really cool. Yeah, so it would just be Mandibuzz. I'm trying to think, like, there's no way I can show Mandibuzz a kill, right? Not quite. Yeah, Como and Tailwind outspeeds Latios by 1 billion miles, even with Choice Scarf. But it's so hard to KO. Vicious Rend is interesting. Out of curiosity, Kecleon, can you just kill Mr. Rhyme? I mean, not quite, because Kecleon can't click Fake Out into it. And also Sucker Punch doesn't do enough damage, so no. Kecleon cannot kill Mr. Rhyme. So I'm like, ooh, Kecleon actually, yeah, totally takes Vicious Rend. I don't have anything with a pivoting move weak to Psychic, do I? Actually, I wonder, can I do like a goofy little chain with like Spiky Shield and Phantom Force? No, because the AI knows you're returning to the field the turn you return to the field with Phantom Force, right? Like if they're slower than me, they know that they can attack into that slot safely. Yeah, I think with Choice Band, Houndoom might be able to kill Mr. Rhyme with Beat Up. Hold on, let's assume average damage of 14. So, 44 times 6 is 264. Not quite. But, I mean, like, Sneasler and Urshifu, right? Like, okay, because what's your own contribution, Houndoom? You are a 14. And what's great is that you probably then also bait in... Yeah, you absolutely bait an Arctivish. Okay, fascinating. Ooh, you even show Mamoswine a fast kill with, like, high horsepower? Hold on. Okay. I think I'm maybe liking the idea of... See, the problem I have is that by killing Arctivish instead of Mamoswine, we bait in Mandibuzz, right? And that's not good. Though, in theory, all we need to do is worry about being, like, ground immune. Because if we're ground immune, Urshifu kills Arctivish, right? Yeah, absolutely kills Arctivish. Doesn't need any special item to kill Mamoswine, and we just need to know that it can swap into high horsepower. So, do I have anything that's weak to Foul Play or Dark Pulse that is also a flying type? And the answer is yes, but it's not weak enough. Just frustrating. Though, theoretically, Foul Play, Dark Pulse, Tailwind, I mean... Urshifu's close combating twice. What I'm thinking is, not necessarily like, oh, we show kills to things, but it's like, if we swap to our own guy to set up our own Tailwind, maybe? It is pretty cool that Primarina can kind of kill Mandibuzz if it tries hard enough. But yeah, so Arctivish hits the field. To kill Houndoom. We swap Houndoom out. Okay, we turn 1, kill Mr. Rhyme. Turn 1, kill Empoleon. Urshifu baits in Mamo. I mean, I could try to find something that bulks both Vicious Rend and Stone Edge. But then it would need to be weak to Freeze Draw. Oh no, I know exactly what can... Yep. Swapping into Stone Edge is kind of dubious. I think it's very realistic, but it drops its attack after the fact. Which means that I believe with a Citrus Berry, a Stone Edge crit plus Hail... Oh, Stone Edge can just kill. I mean, as long as we level up, like, once or twice. Yeah. And then at that point, I think that's just a, Special Berry. Forgetting what they're called. So... No, I think I need to kill Arctivish, actually, because Urshifu will have taken a hit to its defenses, killing Empoleon. And we do show it a slow kill to both guys. Okay, this isn't the worst thing ever, though. Because that's kind of the thing, though, right? Like, it's hard to say. Because if Mamoswine suddenly gets the speed boost from Tailwind, things could be troublesome. Urshifu will need to have clicked close combat at least twice. Yeah, Brick Break's not going to kill without Life Orb. And Brick Break just can't kill without Choice Band. I don't think it can't even kill with Choice Band. I also need to make sure that I can engineer a team that's actually strong enough to kill Mr. Rhyme. Houndoom, where'd you go? Okay. I suppose worth noting, Urshifu in right slot does probably bait in Arctivish as well. Yeah, because we're literally just established Spadef -1. Hell, we're even taking enough hail chip to where it probably also just always sees a kill with it, like not just sees any kill. Okay, so assuming you kill you kill you, in comes Arctivish, in comes Mamoswine. We have to kill Arctivish. Thankfully, Mamoswine at least sees fast kill on Houndoom versus slow kill on Urshifu. But Mandibuzz has hit the field this turn. Though I think if it doesn't see a kill on anything, it has to go for Tailwind, right? Which is nice, because it at least means we can perfectly predict Tailwind. Yeah, minimum +9. I think it's faster than even a slow kill. Or not faster, a higher priority. No, it's higher priority than any damaging move. And then I think Fake Tears is just a generic +6. Yeah. It's not listed anywhere. It's one of those weird moves. So we can, in theory, rely on the fact that it is going to do that. Close combat, surging strikes, plus a bunch of hail, defense -1, Spadef, defense -2. Yeah. Though if we gave her Shifu, no, we can't do Assault Vest, because then we don't. Yeah, because then we don't get Mamo or Arcto in second. Or do we? You see 75% with clanging scales, but... yeah, Mamoswine doesn't see an out damage. So it would just go down the line. Okay. So... Urshifu slot A, Houndoom slot B. Oh wait, this doesn't even fucking work, because Mr. Rhyme has Fake Out. I keep forgetting about that. Yeah, it doesn't matter if we outspeed. I suppose worth noting... oh, this could be relevant, actually. Mr. Rhyme sees slow kill on Urshifu with Psychic. I think as long as it sees a fast kill on something with Psychic, it clicks Psychic over Fake Out. And in that world, we just open with a thing that dies to Psychic. I think this also actually fixes the Mandibuzz problem too, right? It brings Mandibuzz in a little later. But the trade-off is that we bring in Como sooner. But yeah, so in theory, we swap Houndoom in on Psychic, taking no damage except for Hail. Urshifu kills Empoleon, baits in Mamoswine. Urshifu kills Mamoswine. Houndoom kills Mr. Rhyme. In this world, Urshifu has only clicked close combat once. Defense -1. Spadef -1, so it doesn't show a kill to Clanging Scales. Micah doesn't necessarily show a kill with Aura Sphere, though. I just realized it's Levi and Micah. So, KO you with Urshifu. Kill Mr. Mime. Mr. Rime. I'm kind of surprised how annoying this fight is. I mean, Hydro Pump Flash Cannon. Can I just alternate Empoleon back and forth, honestly? Like, okay, let's assume Mr. Rhyme sees a fast kill on something with Psychic, and Empoleon sees a fast kill on that same something with Grass Knot. Or Hydro Pump. Could we just clear down the right side of the field? It's difficult, because I feel like there's just nothing that kills Mandibuzz before it sets up Tailwind. Why is Mandibuzz so fast? But the problem is that Mr. Rhyme has Psychic and then Blizzard and Icy Wind. So you can't really stall it because it has nothing but spread moves. Freeze Dry, Vicious Rend, Stone Edge. Arctivish does seem like the easiest thing to kind of stall back and forth. I suppose, theoretically, Sneasler still baits Ice Shard, though, and that's not good. So I'm wondering, like, okay, Sneasler is immune to turn 1 Fake Out, right? So it... No, because then it's just Houndoom getting faked out. Okay. If Mintmod can hear me, I wonder if she would listen to my pleading for coffee. For coffee. Coffee. Koi Beeple. The emoji spell. Thank you, Turtle. Thank you for Spellmoji. The emoji spell of begging. Undeniably cool that you can almost kill that guy with Earthquake, Garchomp. It's a shame you also take 100 William damage from Mr. Rhyme. Like, Urshifu, I can't make you strong enough to kill Mr. Mime with Surging Strikes, right? We just established that. Yeah, I think it caps out at like 97%. Yeah. It's very likely, but... $100 Williams. I'm pretty sure there's more guys with that name than that. You're probably right, Turtle. I'd believe you on this. You seem like an expert. You strike me as someone with a trustable opinion. Can Soul do anything? Damn! Flings Rock doesn't actually even kill this guy. Doesn't make sense because of Ice Body, but... Source, I'm literally nice. Okay. Hold on. Stupid idea. Turn 1, bait a slow kill into slot 2 for Psychic. Swap into Greninja to take that Psychic. Greninja is equipped with King's Rock. Fling King's Rock at Mr. Mime, or Mr. Rhyme to stall it, while Urshifu KOs Mamoswine. Once Mamoswine goes down and Como hits the field, it probably sees a kill on Greninja with Aura Sphere after like 2 turns on the field. Hail Chip should show it kill with Aura Sphere. Mr. Rhyme will see a kill on Urshifu with Psychic, which means we can swap Urshifu to something, and we can swap Greninja to something. That could be something. Something. I think I kind of like this. Okay. Urshifu, where'd you go? So, Urshifu, Greninja. Because in this world, Urshifu will have only hit with 1 close combat. So it shouldn't show Como a Clanging Scales kill. It should always be Aura Sphere into Greninja. Which means, yeah, what? A Psychic into Urshi. Which could honestly be a swap to Houndoom to kill Mr. Rhyme. And then an Aura Sphere into Latios, who outspeeds and kills with Draco Meteor. Because I wasn't totally confident about killing Mr. Rhyme with Beat Up before, but I do believe that after a King's Rock, even after a couple turns of Ice Body healing, I think we should be able to sink that KO, right? So open Urshifu and guy with highest possible base stat total who is slower than, or the highest possible attack stat that is slower than Mr. Rhyme and dies to Psychic. Oh, you did a blizzard. Beware? Beware! Okay. Although I do need to confirm 1 Chip of Hail, 2 Chip of Hail. Versus Como. Though, can Brick Break? Yeah, we need at least a Life Orb. So at Special Defense -1, Clanging Scales, and Regular Defense -1, but shouldn't matter. And we're also definitely only ever baiting Psychic from Mr. R. Oh shit, crazy. Urshifu does bait Grass Knot on Empoleon. But yeah. 304 divided by 16 comes up to 19. 304 minus 19 minus 19 is 266. Clanging Scales caps at 231. Okay. And yeah, that's a beat up of 17. And then Houndoom I guess we just gotta make sure that it doesn't see a kill with Ice Shard into Greninja. It does not. So yeah, it wants to go for its highest damaging move, since it doesn't think we can KO it, so it won't bother forcing Ice Shard. Which is really, really nice. So, turn 1, kill Empoleon with close combat. Mr. Rhyme sees a kill on Beware with Psychic. Swap Beware out to Greninja. Greninja and Urshifu are on the field because of the defense drop that should bait in Mamoswine for a slow kill with Freeze Dry. Mamoswine hits the field. Greninja flings its King's Rock into Mr. Rhyme to flinch it and hopefully to do some damage. A good bit of damage. Which flinches Mr. Rhyme. Urshifu then kills Mamoswine through Focus Sash with Surging Strikes. Out comes Como, who because it's swap in, takes some Hail Chip, Fling Rock takes some Hail Chip. So, just confirming, 2, 5, 7. Let's see even if we're at level 91, because Greninja is getting used for some fights. Yeah. So, 260 divided by 16 comes out to 16. 260 minus 16 once twice comes out to 228. Well within Aura Sphere killing range. So, we kill Mamoswine. Mr. Mime sees a kill on Urshifu with Psychic. Como sees a kill on Greninja with Aura Sphere. We swap Urshifu to Latios. Ooh, we could actually probably even do like Dragapult, couldn't we? No, it's with Choice Band. Never mind. Oh yeah, very physically bulky. So Latios hits the field, lives Aura Sphere. Houndoom hits the field, lives Psychic because it takes no damage. Houndoom fast kills Mr. Rhyme with Beat Up. Latios kills Como with Draco Meteor. So in this world, Latios is in slot 2. Who's actually very likely to bait in Mandibuzz for foul play. It's awkward. Are there any other guys who can swap into Aura Sphere and kill Como? Probably Noivern with the Dragon Fang. It does bait Blizzard, which is problematic. Because, yeah, at this point, Houndoom will, in theory, be choice banded into Beat Up. Though we don't actually need that, necessarily. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell what Mandibuzz is going to go for. The main thing is just, like, Arctivish wants to get us with Vicious Rend. And currently, Houndoom isn't actually faster than Mandibuzz. What's the lowest amount of damage Latios takes from Aura Sphere? Because it swaps in, takes Hail Chip, takes Aura Sphere, takes another round of Hail Chip. We might be able to show... I don't think we're going to be able to show it a kill with Foul Play. But we might be able to show it a kill with Foul Play. 274 minus. Though even then, I think Tailwind ties slow kill 50% of the time, because the kill modifier is only +3. Is there any other guy who can swap in on Mr. Rhyme's Psychic and just kill it from there? Probably, right? Arcanine could absolutely do that, even without Choice Scarf. Take a lot of damage, but... Mandibuzz is in slot 2, so I think it... it doesn't benefit from spread bug, right? Because, yeah, we get off the one Draco Meteor, but then... Well, hold on, Dragon Pulse. We could just Life Orb. And that would actually probably put us into the range to show Kill the Foul Play. Not that that would matter, really. But it means we aren't dropping our special attack. So in theory, Draco Meteor... Oh, Houndoom isn't actually faster. I mean, if it can get the kill without Choice Band. I don't think it can. Because if it's just these two... Like, if we can do it with Mega Houndoom... Because Mega Houndoom does outspeed Mandibuzz, but it doesn't get a boost to its attack stat. We do just have Flamethrower. I did forget that Flamethrower's a move. We don't need to use Beat Up. We were just considering that before to get around Focus Sash. Okay, yeah. Kill Mr. Rime with Flamethrower. Mandibuzz comes in next, seeing a kill on Latios with Foul Play, right? Because let's now do the math. So lowest roll Aura Sphere. So we are 274 divided by 16 is 17. 274 minus 38 comes out to 236 minus 17 brings us down to 219. We then lose another 17 on the turn we kill it, plus, or I guess minus, another 27 hit points for Life Orb, bringing us down to 175. Well within Foul Play kill range. Not that that would matter, though. That actually wouldn't change anything. But it means that we haven't dropped our stats, so we can still drop a very big Draco Meteor. I guess the question is, are we able to get Arctivish after said Draco Meteor? And it's kind of tight, right? 43%, 60%, yeah, so that doesn't work. Okay, but Latios doesn't actually take that much damage from anything. And we're never baiting Blizzard on Houndoom. It's always Vicious Rend because of the defense boost. Because, yeah, we'd be hitting it with Flamethrower and Draco Meteor. No, I think it's actually totally possible that Latios ends up showing Arctivish a kill with Blizzard. Which isn't necessarily like a game end state. In theory, all we need is like... Yeah, okay, let's see the most amount of damage Latios can take, which is critical hit, max roll Aura Sphere, and then all those little incremental chips. So, 274 minus 68 minus 17 for Hail, Hail again, minus 27 for Life Orb, then in comes Mandibuzz, we lose another 27 to Life Orb, we lose another 17 to Hail. Lowest possible HP is 101. Could be Blizzard. Is never Vicious Rend. Could be Freeze Dry. Is never Stone Edge. I think that means we could just swap Houndoom to something that doesn't die to Vicious Rend. And then swap Latios to like Sneasler, right? Yeah, because the only thing that would kill Sneasler is Vicious Rend. So as long as it's not baiting that, it could then come in and kill? I think I can safely swap Greninja in on FR. Worth noting, swapping does count as Vicious Rend getting the damage boost. So, very dangerous. I think that means a free swap into Urshifu, right? If we're only ever baiting Fish into Urshi or Blizzard into Lati. Urshi comes in on Fish, is totally fine. Because it never took any hits, it just took a little bit of Hail Chip. Yeah. Richest fishes. Okay, I think that's the line. Confirming it is in fact Houndoom. It is Houndoom in the Urshifu slot. It is Latios in the Houndoom slot. Yeah, so the main reason we care about Latios showing a kill to foul play is just so that way Mandibuzz comes in next. Yeah, Life Orb Draco Meteor plus Mega Houndoom Flamethrower, 38%, 68%. That's like 116%. Neither of which make contact, so we don't need to worry about Rocky Helmet. And we're both faster, so we don't need to worry about Tailwind. And then all we need to do is give Sneasler an Asper Berry in case it swaps in on Blizzard Freeze. Yeah. Okay, I think that's it. One second. Confirming I have yet to hear back from my mother. Okay. So... I don't think there are any major notes here. I think it's mostly just the equips, right? Equip Ursh with... Doesn't actually matter, I don't think. Oh yeah, shit, we could give Urshifu fucking Asper Berry, actually, and it'd be fine. Because, yeah, we kill Empoleon raw, we kill Mamoswine raw. So, okay. Equip Gren with King's Rock. Equip Hound with Houndoominite. Equip Laddie with Life Orb. Equip Snee with Asper Berry. Open with Ursh and Ebiwi. Screaming. Hold on. Hold on, I have to send my wife a message really quick. Okay. So open Ursh and Biwi. So let me confirm my understanding of Fake Out AI. I suppose I can actually just check it here, right? We have so much forward clicking. Okay. Mr. Rhyme into Beware. First turn out, always Psychic. Fake Out maxes at +9. And because of its own focus sash, we never actually show it a fast kill, so it never thinks to Fake Out Levi. Okay. So open with Ursh and Biwi. OHKO Empo with Combat. Swap to Gren. Swap to Mamo and Mr. R. 3HKO Memo with S Strike. Use Fling on Mr. R. Swap to Com. Is it just KOMM? And Mr. R. Really our first Como? Swap. Here. Swap. Biwi to Gren. So swap Ursh to Hound. Swap Gren to Laddie. Mega, Evo, and KO Mr. R with Flamethrower. OHKO. Confirming that we can do this with D-Pulse. Yeah. OHKO. Oop. Hold on. Do need to confirm something, actually. I don't think we guarantee that we don't have a guaranteed KO on Como. Because it could click Protect. Because it doesn't see a kill on anything. Okay. So, what we want is something that shows a kill to Aura Sphere. So we need something other than Houndoom. I mean, Togedemaru is probably pretty good at it, right? Yeah, Togi comes on Psychic, shows a kill to Aura Sphere with 0 issue. It does potentially even give us the luxury of using Fake Out on Mr. Rhyme, KOing Como with Dragon Pulse, and then kind of like setting ourselves up for a better position. Now I'm sad, there's no tag from Levi to Micah. It just would have made my heart full, okay? But, yeah, because I'm thinking... I do need to be able to actually KO Mr. Rhyme after the fact is the thing. But Togedemaru does do damage with Fake Out. Okay, we have to calc minimum damages. So, Fling into Mr. Rhyme does a minimum of 80. So, 271 divided by 16 comes out to 16. 271 minus 80. And then heals for 16. Goes up to 207. And then swap to something goes up to 203. Then we click Fake Out for 27. Regens 16. Goes up to 212. Yeah, damn, Maisie does no damage to this thing. That's kind of crazy. Do you do more with, like, Shockwave? A little, but not that much. I don't think this is that hard. It just needs to be something that, like, just has to live Aura Sphere. Oh, that wouldn't work because we'd be swapping Maisie into Aura Sphere. Or would we? No, we'd be swapping her into Psychic. We're swapping Latias into Aura Sphere. So we need to swap something into Psychic that dies to Aura Sphere. Okay. That can then also kill Mr. Rhyme. Yeah, no, I think Arcanine does it, right? Then does 37% with Rock Slide into Latias's 64. And then how much do you do with Rock Slide? Less than I'd hope. Though we currently don't have any choice items equipped. %. Yeah. Yeah, I think Arcanine does it. We just need to confirm that it can, like, survive all of the assorted hail chip. But coming in on the lowest possible psychic roll, it takes 38%. So 299 minus 38. That's not 38%. That's not 38 damage. 38%. 114 comes up to 185. A little above Aura Sphere, but then it takes Hail Chip. Good. Latias then kills with Dragon Pulse. And then Arcanine, I assume, can probably fast kill Mr. Rhyme with Choice Band. Shocking. Yeah. Fuck. Hannah, are you listening? Does anyone who knows Left Guy Bug listening right now? Because slot 2 doesn't continue to benefit from Left Guy Bug, right? Or not Left Guy Bug, Spread Bug. Like, once I take out slot 1, slot 2 takes full damage from all of its hits. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. So Arcanine comes in on a Psychic. And I guess in this world it would be Arcanine in the Urshifu slot. So it would actually probably bait an Arctivish next. Nox, we threaten it with a fast kill. So it's always Mandibuzz, who we also threaten with a fast kill. But yeah, Choice Band Rock Slide does a fuckload of damage. Choice Band Rock Slide does a fuckload of damage to Arctivish. Even if we were to drop a Draco on Mandibuzz, 43% plus 64% does in fact kill Arcto. Sorry, Micah. Equip. Arca. With Choice Band. Which also means we don't actually need Sneasler for this, which is funny. So swap to Colm and Mr. R, swap Ursh to Arca. KO Mr. R with R Slide. Hold on, I do need to confirm that hail damage. Psychic critical hit. Oh yeah, definitely not. 299 minus 202 comes out to 97. 299 divided by 16 is 18. So 18 on swapping, 18 on the kill Mr. Rhyme turn, 18 on the kill Mandibuzz turn, and we don't even take it on the final turn, but even if we did, lowest we could ever go is 25. Blizzard, Fish's Friend, Freeze Dry, Stone Edge, no priority moves, nothing here to fuck our shit up. And we're using rock slides. We don't need to worry about taking rocky helmet damage. Okay. OHKO. Comb with D-pulse. Swap to Mand. KO with R slide. Use D meteor. Swap to Arced. KO with R slide. Use D meteor. Hell, actually, does Borosphere do more? No. Okay, so I guess now I just need to confirm Latios taking maximal damage in every situation. So. One more time with feeling. 274 divided by 16. We lose 17. Okay, so 274 minus critical hit max roll Aurasphere is 68. Brings us down to 202. We lose 17. On the following turn, we lose 17 to Hail. We lose 27 to Life Orb. In comes Mandibuzz. We lose 27 to Life Orb. We lose 17 to Hail. In comes Arctivish. We lose nothing to Hail. We lose 27 to Life Orb. 74 HP. Plenty. Plenty, plenty, plenty. I'm just going to write Hail as the note for this one. It's really the only thing that matters. Okay. All that's left is one. And actually do the fights. And to realistically recalc a couple of them. Gym Leader Juan. Oh boy. I don't think there's any gimmick to his fight, at least. What can Glalie have as an ability in this? I think just Mold Breaker. Inner Focus or Moody, neither of which should matter. Because it Mega Evolves before it ever gets hit. I suppose it could, in theory, block Intim. So, this is a double battle. True doubles. Opens with a Sneasler. Opens with a Glalie. Now, it was pointed out to me that Bruxish is a very nice lead for Juan. Because Dazzling prevents Sneasler from being able to use Fake Out. And threatens it with a kill with Psyfangs? What the fuck? It doesn't outspeed under pretty much... Yeah, I don't think it ever out... Oh, it also has a Focus Sash. But still, goddamn. And it baits Freeze Dry for Mega Glalie. So I think the idea is... I think it's like a sack lead. It's a suicide lead. Mega Glalie, though your stats are regular Glalie. Killing you. Which means you also don't have Refrigerate. You have, like, Inner Focus. Which does matter. Quite a bit. Thankfully, Bruxish does still die to Freeze Dry. So, where is Aerodactyl? I'm just trying to think of my most competent, like, dual wing beat clickers, especially ones that can outspeed Sneasler with a choice item. Really, Aerodactyl? You don't kill with dual wing beat? Wait a second, that Sneasler is poison touch? Fucking what? Fucking what? Yeah, that's its hidden ability. That's fucking crazy. Wait, oop. Wait, why can't I not access the trainer battle sheet? Huh. Whack. I don't know why, I got like logged out of all of my shit for some reason. But anyways. Yeah, no, I guess he must just, okay. Cool, I guess. So, Bruxish baits, freeze dry from Glalie. Oh damn, Glalie is pretty fucking fast though. Okay. It's really cool how you just kill guys like that, Arcanine. Close combat, poison jab. We don't have anyone who could take those gracefully for a rough skin proc. Interesting. Yeah, makes sense. Electrode died of Blizzard. Doesn't actually die to return for any of these. Togedemaru seems like a pretty good lead here, right? Assuming we have someone who can kill Glalie. Because Togi shows it a fast kill with Fake Out. It doesn't have Inner Focus, so we can Fake it out. Because it wants to go for kill. It's just a matter of making sure that whatever we're using to kill Glalie doesn't show it a kill, but... Because then we do that, and then we even Spiky Shield. Yeah, and then even get, like, Keldeo in for Secret Sword. Seems kind of cracked. Keldeo, how fast are you? Incredibly. Why did I even bother asking? Thank you, Glalie, for having really bad defenses, at least. Can't deny, Togi and Sneasler do just kind of seem like a really good lead pair here. Togedemaru fakes out Sneasler. Sneezing on someone is a kind of poison. I'm gonna ask Dexcord about this really quick. Hold on. Am I insane? Does Juan's Sneasler really have poison touch over Inner Focus? I am realizing a small issue. Glalie needs to see a kill on something turn 1, so we can't actually open with Togi. Though the nice thing is that because Sneasler has Inner Focus, other Sneasler never fakes it out, so all we need is just like Mudkip or something. Yeah, well, yeah. Really good for clicking Protect. Slur hits into it. We kill the other guy. Then brings in... It doesn't bait Muddy Water, but it does bait Secret Sword or Hydro Pump. That's kind of not great. Yeah, we'd prefer something, I think, that just baits Fake Out into Togi. Which is actually extra nice because... Damn, Aerial Ace is... I mean, it's only a base 60 power move. I can't be that surprised. Because I am thinking, like, okay, so... we open with a thing that baits Fake Out into Toge slot, swap into Toge. And then theoretically we could Fake Out while something else gets a kill, but... we kind of can't do that. Especially because both of these guys are faster than us. Which is insane. What do we have that kills Glalie and Keldeo? Latios is undeniably pretty fucking good. Alternative is instead of baiting Fake Out, we bait Poison Jab, right? I am now realizing Sneasler does have F-Sash, but yeah. Latios seems interesting. You get Flamethrower, bud? Yeah, but it doesn't do anything. Lucario is pretty okay, but it needs a Choice Scarf. Honestly, the main utility of Sneasler here is just the fact that it can, like, fast kill, right? It doesn't need a held item. It just goes faster and kills it. But yeah, what I'm thinking is anything that baits... Hold on. Is there any stat difference between the two Keldeos? There is not. Is it really just that it knows a move? Wacky. I mean, turn 1, kill Glalie, swap in Togedemaru, turn 2, click Spiky Shield, swap in Latios, right? Latios then fast kills both Keldeo and Sneasler at this point because Sneasler's Focus Sash is broken because it did a Fake Out into Togi. And it did a contact move into Iron Barbs. We don't need Scarf, necessarily. I do like... oh, God. Why is everything so fucking fast? We need at least Life Orb to be able to kill Keldeo. I mean, if it Sacred Swords or Secret Swords into... Secret Sword doesn't bypass defense, right? It just ignores stat changes. Oh, it's a special attack. That's right. But it hits physical defense. Keldeo's cool. So, I mean... Delmise, right? Wow, Delmise does not take a lot of damage from Poison Jab. Zoroark, right? No? Right, because Ghost resists poison. I keep forgetting. So, open Sneasler. Open something that baits Poison Jab or Fake Out. And at least Freeze Dry. Swap to Toki D Maru. There is also the world where we swap in Bruxish. Open with something that, again, takes Fake Out. Swap in Bruxish, so Fake Out suddenly does nothing. Oh yeah, someone even says to my thing, Toge Fake Out stonks. No, I don't think I like this. Glalie, regular. Refrigerate doesn't boost the damage of Freeze Dry, so I just need to find something that shows a kill to Freeze Dry. Which... just... yeah, we'll just set its ability to inner focus. Though it can't be Zoroark. Yeah, it needs to be Water Weak. Because double battle doesn't reduce the damage of Blizzard by enough to make it substantial. Or Shifu? No, you're too strong and cool and sexy and badass. Yeah, no. You need to be a water type. Gyarados doesn't seem awful. Always dies to Freeze Dry. Doesn't die on anything on Sneasler and even gets off Intim. Thankfully, I don't think Intim dropping Sneasler's attack is going to affect its ranges into Togedemaru all that much. Assume Houndoom. Damn, it almost gets it with Flamethrower. Tragically almost good enough. Yeah, I kind of like Gyarados here. Takes Fake Out because it's just the highest priority. We kill Glalie with something as weak as Brick Break. We swap Gyarados to Togedemaru. Now, assuming that we have Sneasler in the Glalie slot, actually probably baits in Salamence, which is interesting. Dual Wing Beat or Fire Blast. Fire Blast into Togi after that Fake Out damage. 10.5. If she levels up, it might not work, but... I mean, we could give her Sticky Bar, but I prefer not to for obvious reasons. So I'm just thinking like, ooh, do that, and then that does get us Latios in for free. I don't know. In theory, all I need is like a Choice Scarf guy to come in and kill this twerp. But yeah, so if it's Sneasler, well, hold on. Because, yeah, Keldeo doesn't outspeed kill. Salamence does kill, but doesn't outspeed. Basculegion does kill, but doesn't outspeed. Honestly, I could probably also, if instead of Poison Jab, I had Ice Punch. Doesn't actually threaten a kill. Okay, got him. Ah, Yachi Berry, that's why. Makes sense. I wonder, Primarina, how old do you take Close Combat? Not as well as I'd like. Still good enough with a Citrus Berry to, I think... No, I think you take a little too much damage to go for close combat and then bait Poison Jab back into Togedemaru. But in theory, what is my thing that is the most resistant to close combat and weak to Poison Jab? What resists fighting and what's weak to poison? Pokemon type chart. Ew, why am I getting fucking flashbanged? Where's the better version that doesn't... There we go, Pokemon database. This is slightly less garish. So, attacker... Oop. That resists fighting is poison, flying, psychic, bug, and fairy. So, do I have any combinations of poison, flying, psychic, bug, fairy? I do have a flying fairy. I do have a flying fairy. Who then baits Poison Jab. Back into Togi. Yeah, no, I think we just leave Sneasler alive. In theory, we sack Togekiss by clicking Follow Me on the turn we go to kill Salamence, but... Or... we click Follow Me on the turn we kill... Because if we do Choice Scarf Psychic, we fast kill Keldeo, we fast kill Sneasler. I don't hate that, but... Does Secret Sword make contact? No. But also, if Latios has a choice item... Yeah, we need at least Life Orb for killing Keldeo. Okay, so what happens if... So it's open Sneasler and Gyarados. Swap Gyarados to Togedemaru, kill Glalie with Sneasler. Togedemaru is fresh on the field. It is Sneasler and Keldeo staring down Togi. Swap out Sneasler for Latios, click Spiky Shield. We would... We're baiting 2 fighting type moves, so it is a free swap. Sorta. In theory, actually, using Primarina, taking Secret Sword and close... Oh no, she takes too much from close combat, that's the problem. I mean, Togekiss? At level 91? Yeah, Togekiss swaps in on both of those. We give it like a healing berry. Because I think we can keep this Sneasler locked down through the power of Togekiss and Togedemaru. The main issue, I guess, is Latios draining its own HP from Life Orb. Unless we go for Choice Scarf and spam Psychic instead. We would need to do a swap out at some point to make that work is the problem. So, Latios is on the field. We're assuming Life Orb here, and we're assuming we're killing Keldeo. So, at this point, we are swapping Toge to Togekiss. 98, 52. Yeah, I think it's just always going to bait in Basculegion for Aqua Tail. Yeah, because it has a fast or a slow kill on Latios, but that's it. Shockingly difficult guy to kill. Yeah, so you're going for either Aquatail or Spirit Shackle. Sorry, no, it's always Aquatail. I don't think we could ever take enough damage to bait Spirit Shackle. Which is good, for obvious reasons. And then we're baiting Poison Jab. So in theory, something that takes water and is a steel type? Probably not you. Maybe you. I don't know, maybe I do. Choice Scarf. Because if I do Choice Scarf instead of Life Orb, I'm not taking damage every turn. I do get locked into Psychic, which does make things like Salamence more difficult, but not necessarily impossible. Because what happens is Latios comes out against Keldeo and Sneasel. Sorry, so it's Sneasler and Gyarados. Swap to Toge as we KO Glalie. Use Spiky Shield as we swap to Laddie. Use Psychic on Keldeo the first time. There's maybe an issue if we KO Keldeo too fast. Because if we KO Keldeo too fast, that seems ungood. Okay, so I guess instead of Choice Scarf, we do Choice Specs. It's actually probably way smarter now that I think about it. We 2-hit Salamence. We 2-hit Basculegion. Okay. Let's look at this. So in this world, Latios comes out. They're going for double fighting type moves. We swap to Togekiss, who takes double fighting type moves. In comes Basculegion, who's gonna kill Togekiss with Aqua Tail. We can 2-hit KO it with Psychic, but we need to be able to click Psychic. God, Glastrier is bulky. But killable. This doesn't work. I would need to use someone other than Gyarados, I'm now realizing, because I dropped Sneasler's attack at the start. So actually, Sneasler wouldn't even see all of these kills on Togekiss. I mean, in theory, if I like leveled up Togekiss less, it would, but that would actually be kind of bad. I've got some ideas. This fight doesn't seem that bad. It's just all about finding the best opener. There is honestly a world where before we swap to Latios, we have Sneasler click Icy Wind against Keldeo and other Sneasler, like dropping their speed so that Latios can actually come in and kill them without any issue. And then because their Sneasler is slow, it potentially lets us set up some tech for later, since it's never going to see a kill on our Latios. It's interesting. It's some thoughts, some ideas. I'm just glad that we got a fight done. Why does Twitch say, hold on, creator dashboard? I'm sorry, no, stream manager. Where's my freaking, there it is. Why does it say we've only been up for 2 hours and 43 minutes? We've been up for, according to my thing here, 3 hours and 7. Yeah, it's 9:07, weird. I have no idea. Normal's live. Oh, Jax is live. I can raid into Jack even if we're kind of small viewership right now. Ooh, that ad out of here. So yeah, we raid Jax. LM Jax. Jax is doing run and bun, but is further ahead than I am. So go send some love. Maybe there was a hiccup and it split the VOD. Maybe? Yeah, who knows? Either way, fuck it. We got a fight done. We got 2 fights done. And we got a fight calced. All in all, a very productive stream for where we're at in this game right now. And I think we've got some very solid ideas for Juan. I'm sure that honestly, Juan would be really, really easy if we just accepted a death. Like, we're kind of nearing a point where we can afford to be a little flippant with that. But I'm gonna try to still, you know, I don't want to be lazy about it. That being said, folks, thanks so much for hanging out. And being patient with all of the missed streams lately. My tooth hurts significantly less, but also, my birthday's coming up. My birthday's next week, which means we might miss more streams. Who knows? I might be doing things with my wife. I think we're gonna take some time away, but that's like 2 weekends from now. Next stream should be Saturday morning, same bat time, same bat channel. Until then, folks, thank you so much for joining us. I have been April. She has been May. You have all been incredible. I will catch you all in the next one. Go say hi to Jax for me. Have a good night. And ending stream.